Why is that so small? Okay, there we go. It's nice and big. Oh, hey, I got a follow yesterday? How? I wasn't even on, but probably it's somebody that wanted to scam me. Let's be real. Let's be real. Anytime anyone follows me, they probably want to scam. I shouldn't laugh about that. That's unfortunate, really. Well, good evening, people. How are you on this fine day? It is a Wednesday. I am no longer in pain. For now, we'll see how the rest of the week plays out. But yeah, hi. Whoa. Whoa. How are you? 3-day, chatta. You're looking very submissive and breedable today, if I do say so myself. Which I did. So, hello. You know what I could do? I'd go slowly insane. I can go quickly insane too. All options are available on the table. Anyway, we should probably switch it over to the Gamma Plum. Right. Hello. Yes, we're doing a thing. We're talking to horse somebody. Versatile horse husband. I don't know. You could think of nobody more qualified. Ah, you like me. You at least, tolerate me. I appreciate that. I like being tolerated. Okay, I think I want one of these. I guess that's that one, yeah. Complete. Make sure we update gear list. Boom, boom, boom. Right click. Reassign gear. Hey, I know how to do things sometimes. Hot diggity damn. What is Seeking Solace? Okay, I don't like that, actually. In recent weeks. Weeks are like years if you think about it. Especially if, there's a creature that lives for maybe a full year. Ooh. Ooh. Are we gonna fight the Moogles? Is that what we're doing, is fighting Moogles? Because, I mean, yeah, I'll be more than happy to, kick a Moogle in the face or two. There we go. That's the... Okay, that's to unlock Odin. How do we unlock Arum Vale? So many things now. That's a level 1. Well, we'll hold off on doing that one for the time being, right? What's this? Buffalo Calf! Buffalo Calf, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. And the Buffalo Calf's like, I'm gay! And you're like, aw, how stunning and brave. Mayhaps I just use the weapon thing. My weapon is so freaking 25 levels ago. You. Pictomancy. Don't want to be a Pictomancy. One night in... Okay. Yes, I will see what you are selling. What are you? Oh, you're the silent conjurer, right? One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. That's it. That's all I know. But hello, everybody. All right. Yeah, no. Hey, you're right. 100% way too. Two siblings, as she is the younger of the pair. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Ah, I see. 12 woods. That does seem like a problem. I guess. Man, we're getting so many quests now. We got at least two. I'm right here and should probably do the stupid main quest line. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm tired. Why would I be so tired? Whoop whoop. I heard Moogle noises. Hello, Sugi. How are you? How are you, boo? Okay, I won't kill your Moogle friends, but I really, really want to. Yeah, we're doing the Moogle quest. Weird. What about Orem Vale? Alrighty, Title, you better be right back. You better. How are you? I haven't seen you in 5 ever. Ooh, wine, you say? 2 shreds, you say? So apparently, by the way, I apparently made like I don't want to say quote unquote banger tweet, but I apparently it has reached some people and they are upset that I said, PS1 era, PS2 era, but by the time 7th gen rolls around, heaven forbid that I call the PS Wii 60 era the 7th gen and that's such a horrible thing. Go fuck yourselves. King Moogle Mog the 12th? Man, that guy, I hate that guy. No, he couldn't have been summoned. Hello. Nice seeing you again. It's been a while. It's been a while. You changed your name again. Not that I'm like, how dare you change your name? But hi. How are you? I defeated Ultimate Weapon all by myself. I'm just such an amazing defeater of solo stuff and thing. Or something, I don't know. But yeah, doing all right. I had to frickin' do a lot of repairs on my car, so my wallet's hurting. My wallet's hurting so bad. I'm like so upset about that stupid crap. You know how it is sometimes. You're like, to be fair, my that could very well be. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa. I apologize. It's funny because you have the same name as somebody else, more or less. I I see. Rising Tide. So I figured, you know, with the name like Tidal Paws, you know, Rising Tides. I'm pretty sure Rising Tides is a furry. So that's my that's my excuse. I'm not gonna lie, I've only ever done the Moogle raid once. And I don't remember at all what you're supposed to do. It's like kill the healer first, I think. I have so many things. That's fair. I appreciate you saying that I got this. I believe in myself too sometimes. Very little, really, if I'm being absolutely honest. But I like to pretend, and that could be just as good. There's so many quests that or subquests that open up now, and so I'm just like, there. Okay, right. Technically, it doesn't matter which gate I go off of now. I could fly now. I could fly. He could fly! Oh, that would have been so much cooler if I jumped into a flight. But let's pretend that I did it that way. That way I'm just like so pro gamer. Thank God it's not the fat chocobo, though. Eat cheese. Yeesh. Yeah, let's go! Somebody's looking up to me. Sugi! Sugi, somebody's looking up to me! I'm a terrible role model. That is... You know, I would say don't, but my fragile ego would definitely get a major boost off of it. So, maybe do. I don't know. It's a very fun game. By the way, highly recommend getting it. But do not buy it until you reach endgame. Because essentially, you get a free account until you pay for it. And then you have to pay for a subscription. So I paid for I paid for it a long time ago before they did the get free up to level 80 stuff. Oh god. you flatter me all too much. Keep it coming. Yes, I know who you are. You literally were like, I don't know why I had to come here. You were like in the main Super Twin Adler person's area. I could have talked to you there. So, are you a Final Fantasy enjoyer then? Obviously, you said that you don't necessarily play, haven't played this game. Or are you a Final Fantasy enjoyer? It's okay if you're not. I'm never once been one to be like, how dare you not enjoy this game? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. If you want a random stream, oh boy, you've come to an okay place. You know, I'm not saying that like I'm the most random, but at one point I did. Somebody did talk about chugging things, and I very much confused it, and I thought they were talking about butt chugging, and I was just like, you know, probably not a good idea. Like I said, I have the most insane things. You know, like if you want random insights to weird governmental like processes, not like all of them, right? Like DMV stuff, you know, that sort of thing. I'm a knowledge of that too. I used to work for the DMV. I could tell you about registering a vehicle. I could tell you about it so hard. Be like, look, you didn't get this notarized. You need to get it notarized. Oh, heck yeah! I did jump into a fly. Let's go. I also worked in a hospital. So, again, random knowledge about random things. You might ask yourself, what happened to that? I almost really don't like to go into it. Interning, very, very unlucky compared to what I was originally wanting to do. Lost City of... Okay. Oh, I remember this instance, sort of. Not really, but I'm gonna pretend that I do. Join. Speak with... Oh yeah, that's that person. A little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like, my knowledge is very outdated. I do wonder, though, right? Like, I have not done schooling for that in years. Literal years, you know, like, probably a decade, right? Can I give medical advice? Legally, I couldn't, right? But now can I? Can I be like, yes, you see here, that arm does look broken. And technically that was medical advice. I could not say that to people. Could you? Can you believe that? Like, yeah, huh, that arm looks broken. You would imagine, right? You would imagine. There's things that technically you cannot say. Like, even if it's very, very obvious. Because technically it's a diagnostic, and you cannot what I was doing was not... what I was doing was part of diagnostic, but I could not diagnose. So... you know, weird things like that. Chances of me getting... Really? It's only been 2 minutes. Okay, that was weird. I don't remember this particular instance being very popular. One of my more, one of the funnier stories I ever had, was, you know, there was a, you know, working in the emergency room. Somebody came in with a gunshot wound, which is, you would not think is funny. But when you hear, oh yeah, they're an ancillary, which very much means like a very much non-emergency thing. You're like, how does somebody have a gunshot wound in ancillary? That just seems silly. am I? Turns out he got shot with birdshot. But yeah, no. My first ever gunshot wound was a walkie-talkie, and I was like, okay, cool. Let's do this, I guess. Voice of concern. Is that something that I want to deal with? What does this one unlock? Oh my god, there's so many. Nope. I definitely did not keep that. Really hoping that this unlocks a good instance. I think this one does. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure. Good. Let's watch as this person gets sacrificed to Odin. Oh, no worries. No worries. Yeah, no, a lot of weird things happen in the ER. Cool. Cool. One of my more favorite ones, and like this sounds kind of wrong when I say this. So, a nurse comes in to get a 2-view chest, right? And I give them the gown, and I'm just like, here, make sure that there's no obstructions. I don't think I necessarily said put the gown on, but you always feel like it's implied, right? And again, this person is a nurse. This person not working at this hospital, but had to get a 2-view chest. Very simple thing. I'm like, okay, let me know when you're ready. I come in, full chesticles out, and I'm just like, oh, I am so sorry. Please. I thought you said you were ready. He's like, oh, no. And I'm like, no, please put the gown on. And I was like, I appreciate what you're doing, but I need that gown on. I do not want to get in trouble. As two medical professionals, seeing somebody's body really, there's no real like eroticism to it, but at the same time, you're just like, oh, nope, please do not. I don't need this in my life right now. But after work, please hit me up. And there's actually a lot of weird ones too. Let's see. Oh yeah. No, my favorite thing. This might sound very much this might sound wrong, but you have to take into that like the context is very, very important. Right? So again, working the ER, somebody had back issues, right? This person was a very big girl. And, you always ask the question, right? So, you ask the question like, hey. Very much so. Very, very much so. So, you always ask the question, hey, how did this happen, right? And not like a, please give me full context details. It's like, because I literally said, oh, okay, so did you wake up with this pain, or did something happen, right? And so she goes into, she's like, Oh, yeah, no, I was making love to this big guy. And obviously I'm not fully licensed, right? So I had to have somebody there with me, right? And so she's like, I was doing it with this big guy, right? And then I hear my little like I guess teacher aide person dude, not a dude. She was an elderly lady. Start to giggle a lot, and I'm just there like very straight faced. I'm like, yeah, yep. And I'm just like, please stop laughing. Please stop laughing right now. I need this to work because, like for one, she's going into very graphic detail about her love life. And also, according to my teacher aide, she's all like, "You're a big girl. What is a big guy to you?" Like, and I'm just like, please, don't make me laugh while doing getting the history of this patient. I don't need this right now. So I got through that minefield pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. I'm like, oh cool. Here, let's take a picture of your back. And we got out. We got out relatively. Oh, let's go. Let's commence. Hey, players. I don't know what this instance's gimmick is, but if you would like, I can Grace, we can make it through. There we go. Hell is literally anything. Whoa. I am so lost. I am so lost. I am so lost. The fun, like, I always say the funny thing, right? It becomes like you forget a lot of the weird stuff that happens. It could just be like a lot of different things. Working at the DMV, I had somebody get swifty in line, so that was fun. And I'm like, I am so glad that I am not management. They're the ones that had to deal with that bullshit. Oh, that's right, I had. Kind of, yeah, actually. I need to do my buttons better. My buttons are so scuffed. Oh, I did have, speaking of... Oh, yeah, no, always. I did meet God while working at the DMV. That was very, very interesting. I'm just... So, doing general intake... Oh, okay, I do not know what the hell is going on, actually. As one is wanted to do, we're like, hi, what can we do for you? Right? And a guy comes up with a sign that he wrote in, like, the weakest Sharpie ever. He's like, hi, I'm God. Oh, okay, yeah, everybody knows I'm God. Oh, cool. What can we do for you? Well, I want to make sure that it reflects on my license. Oh, sure. Did you get a Did you get literally any name change documents? It's like, well, how would I do that? Well, you need to go to the courts. He needed a license. Yeah, he wanted it to be reflected on his license that he's God. Which, I mean, fair, right? You know, if you're God, you want people to know that you're God. How else would you do it other than, you know, having it, like, on your license? Oh, that's a mimic. That was my bad. I didn't even know mimics existed in this game. I guess I'm not touching that. Oh, that one was a not a thing. Please be a weapon I could use? That is not a weapon I could use. I will. What is that? Strength, wits, I guess. Greed. Oh, I already own that. Cool. Let's go. Right. But yeah, no, you know, just weird little things every now and then. Guess I have to pass on that. But you get a lot of weird people in, when you work in the DMV, let me tell you. Trying to go through a lot of it, you basically see it all. No worries. Heck yeah. You dunked on, nerd. Hello? There we go. I'll read that. Why are you not aggroed to me, you nerd? You know, the weirdest thing, though, speaking of working DMV, I never once got a sovereign citizen, and I feel like I missed out, right? You like, how do you not get a sovereign citizen? That feels wrong in some way. Oh, I didn't get that one, apparently. No, not the nearby monsters. Why are they in a frenzy? Here, why don't you guys come over this way? Ah, my goodness. I always wish I could remember like all the weird anecdotes, right? Something will always randomly come up and I'll be like, all right, there's this thing too. Where are we going? Which way, Western man? I don't want to be in that. Oh. place that I need to go? No, this is like the only place. Can we? I want to touch the coffers, but I'm very worried. Oh, hello. Something tells me I don't want to get into the Pissmas. Why is everybody else taking damage? Girl, are you standing in the frickin'... I'm pretty sure you shouldn't stand in the bad... I don't like that at all. I want you guys to get in touch with your... Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Let's not do that part. Hello. Okay, let's see if we can get this way. Why am I stopped? Why am I stopped? Oh! Okay, good. Somebody took out the tentacles. Why do I keep stopping? What the hell is going on? Oh, I have stun on me. That would explain a lot of things. Heal here. Okay, cool. Hello. Would you like to fight? Would you like to do something about it, nerd? Oh, hello. That is not something you want to stand on. Oh, I don't like how that looks. That looks bad. That looks super bad. Let's put some stuff on. Hello. Okay, something's happening. I don't like this. Oh, don't kill extra. Oh, okay. I will try not to kill extra mobs. I see. When they say don't kill extra mobs, that probably means do not kill the extra mobs. Something tells me that is a little bit of a... Look at us go. We're so good at our game. Oh, that looked cool. That's not a thing that I can get. Hey, thank you. I wish I could tell, like, better ones, just because of the simple fact that, like 90% of the times, I just forget. You'd think I should probably write things down, and maybe I should. Why is that 9? Why do I have the AoE damage spell on 9? That's a dumb idea. Let's put up a barrier and hope I don't die. Hope I don't die. It's a song. It's called Hope I Don't Die. Copyright circa 2026. Jester King Enroll. Thank you. That feels like a fake chest. That feels like a very fake chest. Faker than Pam Ann's, that's for sure. Is Pamela Anderson even at all, like, remotely relevant? Am I showing my unk status? I probably am, actually, if I'm being absolutely honest. 500%. Ooh. How pretty. I don't know what I'm doing. Please, a weapon for me's? A weapon for me's, please? Let's go. Chaos. Oh, that is Diablos. Gonna be doors with symbols. Try to memorize a pair, and when he casts Omen, open both doors. Sounds good. They come out. Oh, cool. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Oh, that's not okay. Nobody likes being ultimately terrorized. Oh, I was just in the right place at the right time. Let's frickin' go. Ruinous Omen. What are we doing again? Good. Good. I don't know what that did. Wanting to buy... Oh, no. Okay, let's not stand next to that. Oh no, our healer died! Oh, that's the worst way to die. It happened. It happened. Please tell me that one of you is a magic caster. And you are. Please res our healer. I would appreciate it if we did that. I think it'd be pretty based of you. Okay. Oh, I see. A little too early. Oh, no, it wasn't too early. It was perfectly timed. Let's go. I'm so glad that I'm getting carried. Which sounds funny as a tank, right? Like, the tank is the one getting carried. Let's go. Oh. Oh. This is for... I got so many things and I can't use them, unfortunately. Oh, that was cool. Weird gimmick that I'm pretty sure I don't know what the hell I'm doing about anything, really. Oh, ow, ow! Don't sit on your balls. That hurts. That hurts a lot. I know it sounds like it'd be a lot of fun, but trust me. Ah, heck. Society quests. Oh! Sheesh! Now I live in a society. Let's go. Yo, wait. No, come back. I want to look at your mount. Fine, I didn't want to look at your mount anyway. Pocket. Okay, Urith. So that's in Ul'dah? No, not Ul'dah. I'm still technically in the right area, so let's go. I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing in this area. And Chat. How long did I have this ancient sword? Chat, how long did I have this sword? Admiral, you just got it. Oh, okay, good. Good. No, actually, I think I did just get it. Let's go. Equip. It's not as cool as my other one, but, you know, I appreciate having it. Reassign gear. Alright, how's my soul binding coming? Let's see. Okay. I'm going to assume and hope to God that my, you know, I just got this thing. And I wasn't an idiot and had it in my inventory for, like, the past couple of weeks. Oh, that's right! This is where Odin is. OAP Pepsi. Tell me, OAP Pepsi, what can you tell me about Odin? Odin's a stinky, smelly brain. Heck yeah! Let's go. Let's fight Odin. I can't do that, actually. Why can't I do this? 95? You mean average item level 95? It's this bird. Alright, Hall of Flames. Confront Odin. Yes, I know, but I can't actually confront Odin. Okay. Wait, I think Hall of Flames is literally right here. It is literally right here. Sundry of Splendors. What is that? What is that? Some kind of... What is a corpse groom? I am very worried about a corpse groom. Is this anything like, Tim Burton's Corpse Bride? Do I accidentally get married to a dead person? Because if I do, I'd rather it be a Rothschild, if I'm being absolutely honest. I see. Yes. Rise and Fall of Gentlemen. What is Rise and Fall of Gentlemen? Do I get anything cool out of this? I get a Phoenix down. That's always cool. Oh! Oh, I think I know what this one is. I think this is the start of the Manderlin quest. Or Manderhall, whatever their name is. Hildebrand, yes. I have. Oh man, Hildebrand's great. Fantastic quest line. Basically, if you ever see any, like, clips of Final Fantasy XIV, it's almost always Hildebrand. There's a non-zero chance that it's Hildebrand. Alright, I need you to get away from this person. Oh. Is this the hard mode dungeon in, whatever the thing is? Oh my god, it is! Yep, a Condra named Ida. Yeah, this is... I find this amazing that this actually has, like, such a payoff, right? Yep, Tamtara, Deepcroft. Yup. Harsh words were exchanged, and we all went our separate ways. For a wedding, yeah. She found a new boo. Yeah, so... fun little thing. Technically a spoiler for those that, like, care about side quest stuff. A healer lost her husband in a dungeon and could not, you know, die. She's dead. Now she's trying to get married to her dead husband, technically not her husband, fiance. But now she's trying to get married to her dead fiance now. It was like a level 10 quest, by the way. It was not level 10 dungeon. Now at level 50... well, you see where it's going. I had no idea. Right? I don't know what to believe either. You know, it's really funny though. So I tried to make my Vera not a twink, but I feel like just default bunny guys are just always twinks. So, God, it's not a damn thing. All right, so there's that one. That one's there too. Really? Eastern Thanalan. Oh. The only one that I'm really missing is this one. So let's go do this one since this one's a little more out of the way. Actually, no. No, we don't want to do that one because I believe one of them will bring us back to that. So efficiency-wise, we're doing the right thing. What the hell was that noise? Well. Okay, as long as it's not my computer, I'm perfectly fine with that. Woo! Haha. Whoa! What's up, Wijone? How are you, boo? It is the Emerald Kitsune. How did you know? The Jester King. To be fair, you gotta use the proper title. Yeah, I get that. I get that. You said you basically didn't get enough sleep despite, you know, sleeping 8 hours. And I feel that, right? I feel that in my corns. God, I hope I would never get corns. Those sound like very unpleasant. That's good. What are you playing, by the way? You're playing a tank, right? You're playing a warrior, right? Marauder, that's right, that's right. It goes warrior, marauder. You went the heathen route. True, true, true. It's weird, because, like, a lot of the times, Marauder is, like, an advanced class in Final Fantasy, and then, like, in 14, I guess it's not. I'm just saying, I'm walking the path of the righteous. Well, let's see, to quote, Kabuto, I walk the path of heaven. Man, I need to watch... It's been so long since I watched Kamen Rider. I stopped at Ghost. Path of... How dare you? But yes, also true. You couldn't shove me into a locker. I'm taller than you are. That's the beauty of being a tall nerd. Very difficult to be shoved into a locker. Irrelevant. Yeah, I feel like it's okay. Ah, heck. Aren't true enemies. Oh, the DPS. Very true. They do one thing, and it's bad. They do one thing badly. On the positive side, though, you do get into instances a lot easier than if you were a DPS. You basically always have to wait the 5 minutes or more to get in as a DPS. If you get in as... If you're a healer, you almost always get in instantaneous. It's funny. Oh, yeah, no, that's very much like a... That is very, very, very much like an actual... You know, you have an interrupt, so did you forget to do the interrupt? Only this time, yeah. I mean, to be fair, you can't always do an interrupt on those things. No matter what they say, yeah, you can't always interrupt, and especially if it's like a boss. Oh, have you done Tamtara? You must have done Tamtara, right? Tamtara Deepcroft. It's the one with the Mind Flayer. That's fair. I mean, it's a level 10 dungeon, so I don't know. Hell yeah. I think in like what 10 more levels you get to get warrior. Jesus Christ. The wind's kicking up. My favorite thing today is that, you know, they didn't say it was going to rain, and of course, guess what it's doing? Not raining. No, it's raining. Of course it is. True, true. See, I mean, I'm very much a human knight slash warrior type person, right? You know in that Elder Scrolls Online trailer where they're like, "Oh, the bad guy. The bad guy is the dude with the Zweihander, right?" And I'm like, "Dude, he's so much cooler. What are you even talking about?" I also appreciate it when they do yeah, big sword's very good. I do appreciate it when they actually do what is the thing that I'm wanting to say? Uh Actual sword techniques. There's a so like the anime, right? Country Bumpkin becomes a sword master or whatever. Uh you know, it is like not all the times, but a lot of the times they do like legitimate sword techniques. When that knight, that human knight, was fighting the three main character heroes, he was doing actual like real sword techniques, and it was fucking cool. It was so cool. I One of the things I don't like though is that the myth of the sword though. Like, I mean, to be fair, sword techniques fucking amazing, right? Like watching an actual sword master do like oh damn it. Well, thank you for the anti-horny. I apologize for being not in the right spot for that. What am I doing here? Why isn't called a gentleman? Oh, the fate's not up yet. Do it. Grab a snack. Grab a snack. Oh, thank you, Sugi. Let me anti-shrimp. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Let us... No, that's not... Stand, magic test! Ha 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 ha! Again, one of the things I highly, highly recommend for everybody, if you can afford it, get a sit-stand desk. They are fantastic. How is this fate not happening? This fate, like, happens constantly. Even when it's done, it's not done. How am I this unlucky? If it breathes... Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. If a freak bleeds, we can kill it. Or can we? We can. We can. Man, you're really just gonna, like, force me to, welcome back. I would ask if you grabbed a snack, but, clearly I was not grabbed. Which is a good thing. No touchy. No touchy. Are you freaking kidding me? As soon as I left, that stupid freaking fate came in. Are you kidding me? Me. Yeah. I'm always cursed with terrible timing. Are you? Well, yes, I would like to go kill the Zambambos. Come on, Carne Asada, do your best. Why am I stopped? Ah, die, mortal. You do not belong in this world. I thank you. Why am I not able to ride my mount? I'm not in combat anymore. Got stuck in combat, because of course I did. There we go. Right? Okay, so... So I've been playing the Pixel remasters, right? And now, to be fair, I have not finished 2. But, you know, I'm going through basically all of them. And man, I freaking hate the gimmicks in Final Fantasy IV. I really, really hate the gimmicks in Final Fantasy IV. But, again, I will fight anyone that's like, oh, Final Fantasy II is the worst. Like, you have not even played Final Fantasy III. That thing is absolutely god-awful. There's barely any story to be said about it. Which, you know, I mean, fine, whatever, right? You know, not... Sword and Board, obviously, right? Really... Carne Asada, get out of my way. You mean different... Huh? Oh. So, as it goes on, right, the Paladin will have heals as well. But yeah, no, like early on, share a lot of the same skills. Mostly because they're lazy. But yeah, no, once like level 50 hits, like the uh you know, a lot of the flavors do change. I can't tell you what a warrior has aside from it. I think probably that the warrior does more damage. Question mark. I would imagine that the warrior's a lot more damagey, while the paladin's a lot more tanky. Though once you get into Dark Knight, you know, that's where the real beauty begins, right? Damage and healing. It's all selfish health, selfish self healing. There we go. I know how to say words. Maybe. Yes, it very much is. Obviously, as you know, this is not technically my main, but considering I basically only play Autumn now, it pretty much might as well be my main. But yeah, you know, oh, whoa. I want to just... So that's on Primal. I'm on Primal Excalibur. So I did a summoner because I like summoners. I'm very one way about that. But yeah, Kitty. I think I've shown Kitty off every now and then. Literally named Enril, because of course he is. Goddamn thing. Okay, cool. Here, let me... I could log out real quick. Right, I'm not in a safe area, so technically I have to wait 20 seconds. Even though there's nothing flying 100 feet in the air. Let's see. I want to go data center, right? Okay, so we go to Primal. Into Primal. Oh, whoa, it's me, Enril Inari. Currently, I am in Red Mage mode. Yeah. Right? No, I'm actually kind of happy with the design. I thought it was pretty good. Unfortunately, I can't ever escape red hair, right? I can't ever escape red hair. I have red hair on my VTuber, red hair on Autumn. Ah! Ah! Oh, dust storm. Okay, well, I'm not driving. Thank you. Don't plan on driving either. That's fair. I could show a little bit of the support, right? Or so obviously as a summoner, I also have in contact like I level up in conjunction scholar. So that's the healing class, right? So even though I'm like solo leveling up my summoner, I get to level up scholar too. Bro, it's eight players in queue, and you telling me I'm not in already? See, I knew complaining would work. Complaining always works, right? I got my black chocobo. Alright, let's see. Which... So, unfortunately, I lost a lot of... So, if you uninstall the game, you lose a lot of your quick changes. Unfortunately, with Scholar, you get like the grossest shit, and I hate it. Yeah, it's a nice fat coat. There's Layla. Emergency tactics. I don't remember what emergency tactics does. A little bit, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Where is... Do I have to cast it? I do have to cast it, don't I? Not default? It has to be default, right? Oh god, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm so far in that I completely forgot how to play a lot of the classes, right? Oh, Eos, that's it. So Eos is a passive healer, like barely like maybe 100 HP or so. But it's nice to have out, right? I wish I could tell you everything because I forgot. Oh, hey, here's my pet stuff. Yeah, no, like it's funny because one of my acquaintances, I can't necessarily call them a friend, but like they're not like, it's just like we just rarely ever talk, right? She's like, yeah, no, like if you start playing again, you'll like kind of get back into it and know what you're doing. I'm like, will I though? I barely know what the hell I'm doing right now. But yeah, Scholar, basically if I want to continue on with, so this was before, obviously they added NPC raids, right? Or dungeons. But basically, if you wanted to get in very quickly to a dungeon, you'd want to play as a healer. Because, again, getting that is, like, instantaneous. Now, obviously, if I did that right now, I would be a very poor healer, and I don't want to do that. I don't want people to look at me and be like, haha, he can't heal worth a damn. Now, I feel like if I went back to WoW, right, I'd still be the best healer, because I've always been the best healer. It's actually funny, even as a Shadow Priest, right, I, like, still out-healed my entire guild. And I do mean my guild, right? Like, I was some of the founding members, like, literally of my IRL friends at the time. And so... one of my guild members, she rolled, she did holy, or heal spec, shadow. Well, this is when, Blizzard weren't cowards and decided that priests have, like, unique racial passives or unique racial skills for priests, which was based as fuck. Undead priest with devouring plague, the grossest DOT ever, and I loved every second of it. Yeah, I could tell you about how much I hate. What is it? I hate patch 1.5 because the Fuhrer and Tiggle Biddies, aka ex EverQuest Raiders from Legacy of Steel, because they decided to hire those people as like game designers. Yeah, no, we want hardcore raiders. Blah 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 blah. They got so. I'm gonna go on a little rant, a little tangent, if you will. So they were extraordinarily toxic, like terrible, terrible people. Um, they they got upset that what the hell? When did when did I get a piece of cake for this chocobo? Anyway, um, so they played EverQuest, which whatever, right? Like, nothing bad ever comes from that. Um, they were from the guild Legacy of Steel. They were hardcore raiders. They thought that that's basically the only thing that 98% of the player base is to fuel the hardcore raiders. Which, I mean, fine, whatever, right? But so I remember it was like, I don't remember if it was the Fuhrer or Tiggle Biddies who was the warrior, but basically he got out tanked by a paladin, and he fucking threw a bitch fit, and went on the forums, went on server-wide crusades to try to crash the servers in protest. He hates hybrid classes with a burning hot passion. So, when patch 1.5 came out, because heaven forbid PvPers ever had any sort of fun in the game, he made it so that purples, aka no, they weren't legendary, right? They were epics. They were epics, right? Purples were epics. Um, Epics gave you such a boost in stats from rares that it's just absolutely insane. Super insane, super terrible, hated it. So, all the people that I normally used to crush as a Shadow Priest, I couldn't stand up against in PvP because now epics were just that much more superior to rares, blues, and everything like that. And I'm like, good, I'm glad you guys made PvP unfun. Now I had to engage with late game in a way that I didn't want to. Don't get me wrong, I still like late game. I still wanted to do late game stuff. But the fact that they just made that, right? Sorry, I get on tangents about things that I used to be very passionate about. I fucking hated it. I hated how much, like, now having epics put you on such a high level that it didn't make PvP fun. Hildebrand! Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Like I said, there's a non-zero chance that everything you've seen from Final Fantasy XIV is from this quest line. Bro thinks he's a zombie, by the way. What do you mean, lucky guess? Everybody uses this. My name is Zombie Bran, Devourer of Brains. You're not an undead overlord. You're a gentleman inspector. Bro is a certified dumbass. Just like me, for real, for real. Sheesh. Liquefy what? Your brains? Cause that you ain't got none, boy. I will save you, Inspector. Or kill you trying. Either one works out for me. You even acknowledge the possibility that the plan will result in my death. Everybody loves Hildebrand. Like, it... Yeah. He also gives you some of the best emotes. You won't get it until you're level 50 at least. So, just be wary. He remembers me! Inspector Hildebrand remembers me! Yes, I remember you. My faithful assistant. What I do not quite remember is how I came to be here. Trust me, though, there is a lot more. There's a lot more. Oh, heck. I hope you're all doing well tonight. Oh, by the way, apparently, I made a quote-unquote hit tweet, right? Basically complaining about... Because somebody basically talked about, you know, anti-Japanese sentiment in the 7th generation console. So I made a comment about that, right? I was like, oh, you know, the PS1, the PS2 era were very, very, you know, strongly Japanese-centric, right? Which is very true, in my opinion, anyway. You know, especially with JRPGs. And by the 7th gen, and I said 7th gen instead of PS360 generation, you know, once shoot games became popular, you know, things that weren't quote unquote mature and realistic fell out of fashion with exceptional what is the word I'm wishing to say? With exceptional disdain, right? And of course, I made mention of, like, you know, like, RPGs were looked down on heavily. And I made mention that Mass Effect got the pass because it was made by a Western developer and it had sex scenes in it, right? So thus it's mature. And somebody took umbrage with that. And also... Damn it! Girl, I'm like in the middle of something and you're just BRBing me. Leaving. How dare you? I have awoken at last. I knew you'd come back to us. That's faint tingling sensation in my arm. Could this be? We're goon buddies? You better believe we are. Okay, so we still got about 20 minutes on carne asada. Yeah, I don't doubt. I don't doubt. So anyway, so somebody took umbrage for the fact that I said that Mass Effect got the pass. I'm like, clearly this person was born after 2005. I'm like, no, I was there. Yes, I understand that saying Mass Effect got the pass is a little hyperbolic, but man, you guys have no fun. And also, like, somebody that says 7th gen instead of saying, like, fuck you. Oh right, I could just port back. Let's port back. But yeah. I'm just like I swear to God, people bitch about like the smallest things. Sheesh. Oh my God, yeah, no, this is probably my most talked about tweet. Yeah, let's see. Anyone that calls the console by a new generation doesn't have an opinion worth sharing. Bro, everybody calls it the 7th generation. Like, go fuck yourself. And it's like, Mass Effect was tolerated. I'm guessing it was born after 2005 or something, because that's one hell of a statement. Yes, yes. You're telling me that Mass Effect. Yeah, right? You're telling me that if Mass Effect was made by a Japanese studio, it would be loved. During the 7th generation, it would be loved. No, that's Samurai Job. I mean, as much as I do want to get the Samurai Job, I do actually want to fight Gilgamesh. But you know, nobody appreciates hyperbolic statements. But I still argue the fact that yes, if Mass Effect was made by a Japanese studio, it would not be half as loved as the original was. Especially with the sex scene. You kidding? People would have been like, "Oh, the Japanese, look at them, always obsessed with sex." Get out of here. Why were they dressing up as dandies? Because Hildebrandt is just that much of a absolute baller, G-Lo home slice. He is not a zombie. I checked. How did you check? Why question divine providence? Very true. Oh god damn it. I hate it when I do that. Oh well. We must away. Let's go away. So this is a whole thing that really doesn't get you anything other than just like a very entertaining side quest, right? No, I lie. I lie. You do get the you do get his pose, I think, at the end of A Realm Reborn quest line. I'm gonna have to look up the quest line to fight Gilgamesh, aren't I? Are you on Kraken too, by the way? Legion? You don't have to be. I'm just asking. Oh, that's right. I got take my magnesium for the sweepy. Oh. Oh no, I still have one more. Yay, go me. So today's Wednesday. Damn it. Okay. I have to make a stop. Probably Friday. What in the world? I see that somebody sent me something. Which is probably an invite to some FC. So I don't believe that's the sound for a private tell. And Shane missing everything. Also, for anyone that is currently lurking and or anything else, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe or not subscribe. I mean, you can hit subscribe too, but you know, don't forget to just follow if you enjoy such fun little romps. You will not regret it. What am I doing? I guarantee you, most of my streams will be entertaining. Like, at least 20% of them. Oh, damn it. Somebody sent me a thing and I didn't pay attention. Damn. Me and my... Fox-brained. Oh, Shiny! Hi! Shiny! Yay! Shiny. Yep, somebody did send me a free company invite. I'm not going to take up on that offer. This is weird. Hildebrand, why are you like this? Where do we go to learn blue magic? That's actually one of my more favorite things to do. I'm gonna hit the restroom. You enjoy the pantomime that you get from Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, I'm back. Same. Oh, whoa. I hit up the restroom, so haha. Thank you, thank you. I like being back. I also had to take a work call. And by work, I meant potty. You know, it was really about... Really about it being in my office. I think I'm done standing for a while. My feet and or legs hurt. Possibly both. Come on down, come to the place where fun sometimes ends. That is right, come and be a part of Enroll and Friends. Ow. Ah! There! Get on the damn thing! I need to up that a little. There we go. Not a duelist. I could never respect the duelist. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna go out and do the thing. Alright, Ellie. Oh, good. I'm glad you're gonna give me filtered water. One, like a very easy to obtain reagent. How dare you? I'm gonna check something really quick. I think I should have access to Red Mage right now. Also, it's kind of fucked up that you have a work call. It's like almost 10. And I get that, you know, some places can be 24 hours, but you you need to not be 24 hours. Because, like, it's definitely not fair to you. Am I insane? I could have sworn that Red Mage is here. Not shocked. Not shocked that the stupid bot doesn't work. Red Mage, Final Fantasy. Okay, good. 14. Where does that start? I don't care about PvP actions. Where does one find... Oh, there we go. Starting job quest. Taking the red. Steps of Thal. Okay, so... Is this Steps of Thal? Do I have to be a disciple of magic to start this? I don't think I should be, right? Now let's just go to the exchange, and then we could probably, possibly find... Taking the red, there we go. Hell yeah. See, I'm so smart, chat. I knew exactly where it was. I didn't look it up at all via a guide. Who would do such a thing? Not I. Anyway, hi. I will save her. Yeah. There's really no reason to not unlock additional classes, even if I don't plan on playing them with this character. Oh, you want to know? You want to know the fun quirk, chungus of this class of Red Mage versus how they generally do it with other Final Fantasy games, because Red Mage used to generally be a mix of black and white mage, right? It, jack of all trades and all that fun jazzmatazz. Yeah. So now they're like a fencer caster. Pretty kind of cool. Only kind of, though. Look at that swag, right? He's got his nice little catalyst in one hand and the sword in the other. Ah! Oh, whoa. Hi, Fawful. I would have spared you a villain or two. Indeed. How are you today? That's fair. I wish it was Friday too. Which means because I'm one step closer to doing my, hopefully getting my stomach issues fixed, right? Yes, I did, even though I didn't really do anything. Crims is duelist. That would explain his choice of bedtime stories. Very true. I think we've earned a celebratory drink too. How did you know? You just missed me talking to Legion about the fact that I made a quote-unquote hit tweet. Yeah, no. Just another day in Paradiso. Oh, somebody left me a token. Is it cool? Can I redeem it for a slide whistle? I would love a slide whistle. Sure, I would love to red mage it up. Indeed, indeed. I am very much a kindred spirit. I too enjoy casting a fireball in somebody's face and using magic to lunge at their face with my rapier. I think that's pretty cool. Let's become part of the red mage. Red mage unlocked. Alright, so let us make sure that this is the most up-to-date we have on our paladin set. We assign gear. Good. Alright. So grab that. Good, I'm naked. Armory bonus is added for slaying enemies. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that. That's cool, actually. Cool. Alright. Cool. Sure. Let's equip... Man, I look gross and dumb, and I hate it. Use. There we go. Recommend gear. There we go, that's better. That's so much better. Look at me. Look at how dapper of a gentleman I am. It's funny because they're keeping the quote-unquote black and white mana, and it really is, it's a whole lot of nothing. like arrow, you know, like it's. All right, so let me do something with gear list. Add new. There we go. All right, let's make sure we have this the way we want it, right? Dear God. I'm gonna need more than that, aren't I? Alright, one. Play guide, that goes away. Teleport's okay, returns okay, sprint okay, I guess. There you go. Why are you like this to me? Character actions and traits, right? Okay. Roll. There's acceleration. Remove acceleration. Bar 3. Alright. Sorry, this is gonna be the most, like, boring part of the stream. Other than literally every other part of the stream. Alright. So this one is that... Okay, that's right. Jolt is a 1 second cast. Or 2 second cast, technically. Basically, you use this to use this, right? Like things like scatter. Because that's like a 5 second cast. So the gimmick of Red Mage is as simple as you cast a spell, your next spell gets dual cast, right? Or swift cast. So it's gonna look bad when I do it, but see, instant cast, cool stuff. Oh, right, don't want to do that. See, and then ta-da, dual cast. So if you do it right, which I'm not, clearly, it looks freaking cool. Right, so if I'm not mistaken, what we want to do, for one, we're gonna get, like, we want swift cast, but we also want to get rid of swift cast in an easy to access area. All right. What the hell do I do? I don't really know. All right, so boom. Right, that's the AoE skill. So we probably want to... Black and white mana. Yes, yes, I know. Adel's so cool. Surecast is also super cool. I always forget how to get the optimal dance on this. That I do like that one. That one's so cool. So we kind of want to make sure that all the reposts are like accessible correctly. Do I care about Jolt, right? Like, it feels like I want to go with... So go Verifier, right? Because that's one of the faster ones. Scatter... Okay. I think this might be a little too boring for everybody. I'll have to screw with it later. We're just gonna deal. No worries, no worries. No need to be sorry, gosh. I was making it sound like I'm a horrible person. Like, I'm so sorry, I was just doing that. Like, it's fine. I mean, you are, but that's besides the point. Just don't worry about it. We all explode. Sometimes. Oh, I'm Autumn. So please, like, let me... Oh, that's right. This is the Hildebrandt quest. You're definitely not... You're no warrior of light. Oh, there you go. Glad you're surrendering stuff that's not yours. That's very important. What am I doing other than going insane right now? You know what? We'll do Ashwagandha tonight. Hmm. Good. Back. But yeah, no. You know, I know I say it a lot, but I really actually do appreciate you all coming here. Like, obviously you guys have a choice on who you want to watch, and you actually think I am worthy of it, and I cannot imagine that as somebody who has issues in those apartments of being self-esteemed. Well, I do appreciate that. Yes, no antique swords for you. Oh, I definitely just overshot you. It's not my fault. You're so tiny. Jesus Christ. Bro, like, so you buy a sword, not sure if it's authentic, and then you throw it away just because they're like, whatever. You're not a very good merchant. Are you gonna like get? Are you gonna get like new pants and stuff? I feel like that's important. Texture work. I hate being just knowledgeable enough about like 3D modeling, but not talented enough to actually be able to 3D model or have the patience, really. I think the patience is probably one of, if not the most important things. Okay, I guess I'm gonna oil you up. I'm not sure how I feel about applying oil to you. You know, I've never oiled another man, and not quite all. It's not what it's cracked up to be. Don't groan! Hildebrand, don't groan while I'm applying oil to you, please. Why do you gotta make it weird? Oh, un momento. Let me take out my Chocobo saddlebag. Really wish I could use the Gashel greens in the bag instead of having to put it on, take it off, put it back in. Ooh, I almost got rid of an important thing. Bro, it's just a pebble. Why am I inspecting this pebble like it's some sort of diamond? Yep, no stone sword. What's that sword-shaped object? Hell yeah. No more woes. Did we actually pick up the sword? I'm assuming so. What's wrong? Oh, absolute 100% weirdo of a man. It's great. Hello, sir. Oh, does this look like a sword? I'm not sure. I don't know about that. Inspector Hildebrand. There'd be something lodged in my forehead. It could be a missive from an adoring. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? That's not gonna cure your Norwood. I shall come to acquire the collector's blade. No, you. It's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. I wish I could make that face with my model. I feel like if I get the right B Bridger model artist, probably could, right? B Bridger does a lot of crazy stuff. Bald! I love that you're using the bald guy as a fucking aura farm. I, Hildebrand, of Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. He's so powerful. He's incredible. So bold. So majestic. Just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. He is exceptionally something. Cloud, you suffered twink death. I'm so sorry. It's funny though. Oh, so like, I forgot how it came up, right? But you know, with my coworkers, they're like, "What's a twink?" And so I go and I say, "Oh, a twink is other coworker." Right? This is the same coworker with a husband with my name, right? Yo! Am I doing the Gilgamesh quest and I didn't even know I was? Hell yeah. And so I have incorrectly made people think that my other coworker is a twink, and I've immediately go like, no, he's not a twink. He's just your average gay. Don't worry about it. But it's very funny to me in multiple ways that I had to explain what a twink is to my coworkers. I shall bring you justice. The three collectors! I'm happy that I get to fight Gilgamesh. I know that spear. It's the one I found buried. In pumpkin. So, fun fact about Gilgamesh, right? Gilgamesh is the same Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy VII. Every Final Fantasy that has Gilgamesh is the exact same Gilgamesh. Except Final Fantasy 15. I do like that Gilgamesh a lot, though. That Gilgamesh is absolutely fucking cool. And it's a shame that Gilgamesh is DLC. Though I think, like, if you buy Final Fantasy 15, it upgrades and gives you that DLC anyway. So, you know, cool stuff. Cool stuff. But yeah, no. Exact same Gilgamesh throughout every game. Even Strangers of Paradise. Though that one is also DLC, that one is you actually is have to pay for it. I think the only downside that I have with the Gilgamesh DLC in Strangers of Paradise is the fact that it's such like so. All DLC in Strangers of Paradise is endgame stuff. Like, actually beyond. It's post-endgame stuff. Which makes sense when you know the story of everything like that. But still, it feels bad because it's like, again, extremely endgame. Like, you're... Because, so you, in... Don't remember. Okay, don't quote me on this. I believe at the end of Final Fantasy, Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin, you do get to, interact with Bahamut. You get to unlock the Summoner class. Cool, fine. but it still takes a while to do the Gilgamesh fight. Which is unfortunate, because I feel like the quicker we could do the Gilgamesh fight, the better, because you get to see Jack and friends interact with Gilgamesh. If you're familiar with Jack, oh boy, is that a treat! Henry, you talk like you're going to stream Final Fantasy VII Strangers Better. You damn right I am! You damn right I am! Haha, how did you know? Unfortunately, it is 100% my vibe. I find it funny that everybody was all like, chaos, you know, like they're making fun of chaos, like the chaos stuff. Like in a, like, I hate this is dumb. And I'm like, I love this is dumb. Right? It's so dumb, it's beautiful. But that's why I reviewed it, right? Like, I felt very passionate about Final Fantasy Origins Strangers of Paradise. It was definitely made for me. Which is funny, because apparently, so I got it both right and wrong in the review. I talked about the fact that it was done by the same team that did Dissidia Opera Omnia, right? True. But it's also somehow the same team that's done Neo and, what else did they do? It's weird, right? Because, so it's the Koei Tecmo team that's done the Souls-like games, right? Which is Neo and something else. I don't remember. But I don't care. Which is funny, because I hated Neo. I hated Neo with a burning hot passion. It's just not fun. In my opinion. In my opinion. I don't understand how it got 3 games. Though, I will say my criticism very much still stands. Everyone's like, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, yeah, I know. It's node-based because Neo was node-based. Okay, the levels are not intricate enough to have the wraparound that it sometimes tries to do, right? So, in my opinion, in my very humble opinione, it very much wanted to be a full open world game. And it's not. And I still very much feel like, you know, despite how beautiful Strangers of Paradise is, and it is, there is no doubt about that in my mind. What are you doing? Oh, you're cooking. I'll let him cook. I don't think he's actually cooking. I think he's blacksmithing, but that's okay. Same difference. What is blacksmithing if not cooking with metal? Not like with metal as in like, here's a cast iron skillet, right? Like I am using metal to make, you know, as an ingredient. What? I feel like you're going to say something. Why? Don't hit me with things. I'm very vulnerable to damage. I know! It's the cross I have to bear. Is that a Moogle UFO? I need to... Wait, hold on. I want to look at this. Stop! No, it's not a Moogle UFO. It's a flying Moogle pool toy? Take a singular point of damage. Yeah. Oh no. You're lost. You're lost in the sauce already. It's so Jover. At least you answered all the questions. Uh-huh. Right. Never mind. Never mind. It's one of the more embarrassing things that happened the last time. What? Don't worry about it, kitten. It's not. It's not. It's me doing political humor. Yeah. Yay! Right? He is investigating crimes. Does he care about anything other than the fact that the crime happened? No. Gathering evidence? Nah, not for me, bro. Don't worry about it. We just go off of vibes. Conniving inspector. Who? Me? Couldn't be. Consulting inspector. Rotting flesh and saltpeter. By the way, do you know how you get saltpeter? So how they used to get saltpeter back in the day. No. It's so much worse. So people like the Petersons, right? I believe, or yeah. Okay, I'm just saying some people don't know. So with somebody with the last name of Peterson would more than likely have been a son of somebody that collected saltpeter. It's a very highly prestigious, quote unquote prestigious. Prestigious is the incorrect word. It pays good. It pays very good, right? Or it paid very good back in the day. So saltpeter basically comes from people pissing in outhouses. It's more or less crystallized piss. It's a little more complicated than that, but yes. That's what saltpeter is. It's crystallized piss. So, if you smell like saltpeter, you smell absolutely abhorrent. But, you know, again, saltpeter very, very important for things like explosives and the likes. Like I said, very lucrative, but you also smell absolutely abhorrent. In theory, I guess so. Though, you may want to be wary about how you say that. You know that is actually not a defense, believe it or not. That is not a defense. That actually does not stop that. But yes, essentially. So yeah, if you ever go into, don't worry. I'm so very much going to worry about it. But as long as I don't say it, I don't care. I'm not a nard. Or a narc. I might be a narf, though. I ain't telling nothing about nobody. Don't worry about it. I would never jeopardize my source of income. My community like that. I deserve that. I didn't read a single word of what was said. The Weaponsmith of Legend. What's the Weaponsmith of Legend? Let me read that. And be like, no. Something I need to do right now? Probably not. I have no idea what the hell. Oh, new game plus unlocked. Look at me go. I'm so good. Care about new game plays. I'll be absolutely. Blah. I'm kind of hungry. Food. Very good food. I had one ton of food. Mr. Merchant. Unfortunate, really. Like the button. Hate you. Hate you so much, Fat Chocobo! If I take it out of the rotation, the Fat Chocobo wins. Oh, hey, look at this flamboyant oaf. Who could this person be? Who could this person possibly be? Wow! Mods! Mods! Impregnate this person. It is my duty as king to strike down anybody. I don't think I don't think I'm gonna unlock the Gilgamesh fight in enough time. I don't know. I mean, I could basically speedrun the dialogue. But I feel like we miss out on a lot of fun stuff with that, right? There we go. Fucking love just randomly posing. Bruh. Oh, you know what's funny to me, right? I kind of just randomly remembered this, right? So, as you know, I deal with exempting people from possibly paying taxes. And that's part of my job. And let me tell you, people get really upset about that. Like, so for working at the DMV, right? There are, you know, for those that don't know, if somebody is a 100% disabled veteran, they, for my state, they can get one vehicle absolutely for free. So they, in theory, depending on where they live, right? If they're in an emissions-free area, they can get 5 years of registration for only paying the price of the registration, which is $8. And they will still bitch about that. They 100% still bitch about paying $8 for 5 years of registration. Yes. Yes, seriously. I cannot even begin to describe you the amount of, like, I hate to say entitlement because it very much is, because you could tell the difference between 100% disabled vets and the people who know how to game the system. And I feel like the 100% disabled vets, they're the ones that are like, cool, $8 for 5 years of registration, great. You know, these can be vets that bought like a brand new 2026 super fuck you truck that would, in that 5 years of registration would probably be close to $10,000, right? They're only paying $8 for registration. Because you cannot, like, not pay that $8 of registration. But then there's ones that will bitch about that. I'm like, huh? You're getting 5 years of registration for $8, and you're acting like that $8 is going to bankrupt you. When just with 100% VA disability, you're easily making $45,000 a year. That's minimum. That is minimum. I want you to know that is minimum that you get just for your VA disability for being 100% disabled. Yeah, I know. Trust me. Trust me, that is... You know, I mean, obviously, if they're TDIU, they cannot make... They actually cannot be employed, otherwise they lose the benefits. So there are some where that's, like, literally their only source of income. Fine, whatever, right? Cool enough. Either way, right? Some of them are not TDIU, so they can have gainful employment. In fact, I've seen a couple where they're like making $500,000 a year and are still 100% disabled. That's, again, not including their disabled pension. Or, not pension. Pension's different. Disabled, blah, blah, blah. Those tend to be... I feel like those tend to be the ones that bitch the most. Like I said, when you work these jobs, right, you easily tell who is and who is not, like, an actual 100% disabled veteran. So yeah, you often go and you think, oh boy, I sure hope that, you know, the person I have to contact isn't one of those types of veterans. But yeah. So, with my state, right, the newer the vehicle is, the more the registration is. Because they go off of MSRP, it's like 2.5% of MSRP. And then it goes down by some amount, right? I can't tell you because I don't remember, nor do I necessarily care that much. But basically, the older the vehicle is, like... It ultimately ends up being, like, if the vehicle is old enough, you're paying maybe $25 for, like, 1 year of registration, right? Ooh, I think this is going to be... Oh, Legion, you're going to want to pay attention to this one. I think this is where we get to learn... Indicate the felled with a hammer. Trail of bloody footprints in the north. Bun divided. So, you know Hildebrand. Right? Right. You know Hildebrand. Or Hildebrand. Sorry, not Brant. What do you think of the man that might have raised him, right? Single blow to the head. Impressive. Oh, I don't know why you're saying oh no. There's absolutely nothing has, you know. What? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I was just saying, you know, just in general, right? Like, what would you think of a man like that? He was the beast over yonder, unless I'm mistaken. Flamboyant psychopath. The Chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be around. Mayhap he is just watching us this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He's a very cautious man when on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What makes you do that is so terrible. I must dance! Dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Ka! I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, dance, dance. I'm a Manderville man, doing all what only a Manderville can. I didn't get to read all of that, but that's okay. I cannot avert my eyes. That's the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within the sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. His last name 100% is Manderville. I like to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it may be gross, nay, unconscionable violation. Amazing. I learned the Manderville dance. Okay. It's that time for you to do only what a Manderville can. Now, my constant comrade, for I shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now that you must use that knowledge, go to the fallen Chimera and dance, and only a Manderville can. I shall dance. I shall dance. We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no Manderville. That's for sure. That's a goldsmithing hammer. Fancy yourself a Manderville man. Would you do only only a Manderville can, and lift your legs and put up your hand? Be a Manderville man. He comes. Hello. Ho ho ho! You have naught to fear from me. Not at all. The only accounts I came to settle are with the Chimera. Just in chonies and sandals. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? Nor you come in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion? Yeah, I know you have! The hell's do you learn the Manderville? Did it not teach you? Then who? You need to watch. Like I said, There's a non-zero chance you've seen Hildebrand. Gotta go fast! By the grace of Thal, what sorcery is this? He yet lives. I love this. I love this scene so much. Pretty much. Hildebrand, Helidor, Mandeville. I didn't read the rest of that, but that's okay. Oh, very much so. "10 years, Hildebrand. 10 years since you've left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Dolomund. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusions of their beloved son was dead? Nobody knows." "You're Hildy's father?" "Godbert, the goldsmith, a Mandeville man. Smithing as only a Mandeville can. Oil him up and give him a tan. Fit for a Mandeville man." Yeah, he's a goldsmith, by the way. "Please, father, cease your undulations at once." I love the word undulation, by the way. I need to put it in my daily vocabulary. This antique vase must be made whole once more, for the sake of somebody. Her. To be fair, the Hildebrand quest is pretty much like the only real wacky thing, right? Everything else is kind of fucked up, more or less. Hold your applause to the end. Biter gods, guide my hand. Twilight, it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that this is a work of art? True. True and real. You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value. Nonsense. I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you're paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? By the way, Hildebrand's outfit is ripped again. That is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. As one such person, there are others too. Innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. Don't look at Gilgamesh. No matter. You will understand in due time. Yeah, I know, for sure. I'm probably gonna go... I'm not gonna finish this up, unfortunately. We're getting close to when I have to go to bed for... We're going to let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation. I cannot say for certain... We cannot say for certain, can we? Mayhap she will still take a liking to this reimagining. Yeah, of course. You as well. Have a fantastic night. Again, I do appreciate you coming along. It does make the stream that much better that you're all here. And you know, you guys provide a service that I, as a streamer, literally cannot do without. Thank you to you as well, I should think. I see you two possess a strong sense of suggestion. Full glad I am that I have met you, Greg. Now, let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Oh yeah, by the way, Hildebrand is calling Gilgamesh Greg. Gilgamesh has said his name, actually, to Hildebrand, but in true Hildebrand fashion. With my weapon, go on without me. I shall follow anon. Excuse me. Summoning the goldsmith. Thank you for coming towards my aid, Kane Asada. I need to go to the actual place I need to go. Alright, we're gonna go to a safe zone. Literally right over here. And I'll see about getting you all to somebody that hopefully is currently streaming. If not, then, well, you're just gonna have to accept that this is the end. Adding. And yeah, only 7 people streaming. Jeez, that is not a lot. But that's okay. Sometimes it happens that way, right? Alright. I guess we'll get you over to Baru, right? I haven't seen Baru. Baru's streaming again, so that's always very based of her. She's a mangaka VTuber. She draws. She do drawing things sometimes. Most times. Like, at least 2 times, right? Maybe 3 times. Okay, what is this? Okay, that's a bunch of Chinese symbols. No mutual friends, no mutual servers. Just messaging me out just for the love of the game. Something tells me I'm gonna ignore this friend request on the Discord, right? Something tells me to ignore that. Alrighty, players. Well, what's wrong, Fawful? Why are we smoking? Don't smoke. Smoking's bad for you. Need you to chill it with the mokes. With the moke. That's fair. That's fair. But if you do actually moke in real life, I would very much disapprove and would want you to quit if you can. I think it's important.